Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect and indeed the Extreme Testing Initiative. Today's beverage is a delicious salted caramel bandit oat milk milkshake. Very, very nice indeed. So welcome back to the game and indeed the Future Tech Prison, which we have recently, as the time recording, completed. We have a total of 100 capacity. Most of that is common, and indeed a supermax area up the top, which we've not yet had a massive problem with, apart from, well, one legendary prisoner that didn't last a full day in here. We also have protective custody. We have a lot of work, which is not something I originally planned for or envisaged, but you know, it's just the way it works. But this is the time when we will do some testing, where we will put the prison through its paces and see what it is made of. So that means introducing and inducing certain effects that may or may not occur naturally within this environment. Things like, let's go ahead and check out, actually, where is it? It'll be under staffing now. What would happen if every single prisoner was going to try and jailbreak? Well, we're going to find out. So we can see immediately we have the triggering of all of the CCTV, and the prisoners now, their entire goal is to escape the facility. So you notice I'm not activating any lockdown, I'm not doing any guard responses, we're not doing anything of that sort. We are just letting the prison run as it might. Now this is eat time, so most of the prisoners were in the they were in the canteen, which means they are somewhat filing towards the entrance using, well, various forms of cutlery, some of them sharper than others. So I've not turned on free fire, but I can see that things are being free fired. Oh, what's that? Is that a key card? It is a key card. So this is something that we've not really bothered with in this series. You can get key carded doors, so prisoners with belts can go through it. We just didn't really run with it in the series. We just went for mainly just tracking everything. But yeah, apparently the keycards are still in. Not that they're of any use, but we can see that, oh yeah, the prisoners are able to get to the front door. In fact, there's now some tasers going off, but I reckon a fair few will escape here. Yeah, we're going to get a lot escaping. If we were to call in some guards, then it might be a bit different. But that is a lot different from what we've seen in previous facilities, because previously we've done this and not activated anything, and, well, we've not had any great problem. But this is 19 escapes and 3 deaths. Obviously, they've come down this main central corridor, which we always knew was probably going to be the main weak point, and indeed, that's pretty much, pretty much distinguished itself as to be true. They've charged out through the centre and out. 20 escapes, only 4 deaths though, and also loads of delinquents in here. Anyway, so that is what happened when everyone tries to escape. Let's try the same thing, but instead we'll do some maybe fighting. So the same facility and same situation, same time, although people are still funneling in here. Let's go over to the staffing and we're going to activate an instant fight. And yep, we can see that prisoners are now wanting to kick right off. So that means fighting guards, it means fighting each other. It doesn't matter where they are, these things are just happening. Oh, looks like the armed guard Bob here has lost their shotgun. We are hearing this alert from the advanced searchlights, and also we're seeing lasers from the armed guards. From the snipers. Bear in mind, we don't have non-lethal bullets in this facility. We didn't pick that up. That would have probably been a good one to get, but we just sort of ran out of time for the building. And wow, that's a surge of dog. That's a whole swathe of dog, a tsunami of dog, some may say. Look at the speed of them as well. This isn't we haven't speeded this up. This is just normal speed, but the dogs are a lot faster than previous. And that's 17 deaths. I mean, that's more than, again, what was to be expected. But this is high risk, and that guy's got a barbed wire wrapped baseball bat there. We don't have free fire on. We do have people stationed with guns, though. We do have armed guards. We do have the snipers, which may do warning shots and then, well, stop doing warning shots. But nobody tried to escape at all. sometimes they will fight and then pick up a set of keys and then go, right, I'm going to go out now. But no, not at this stage. Oh, we've got a dog it says dead, but say malfunctioning. And I noticed as well, see it's all arcing and sparking. That's a different effect. Okay, so that was the fight. What would happen if there were just to riot? Would it be a similar effect or not? Okay, let's try the riot. So over to the instant riot here. And, well, this is where they will try to take over some territory. So, again, it's around about the same time. And I anticipate... Oh, already it's different. I thought the riot here, the Supermax prisoners, they would try to take over this common room. But they have not done so. They are... Oh, they are fighting, and a lot of them... Ah, okay. So we've got a lot of prisoners charging into the protective custody area, and I'm guessing they're trying to take out the protective custody prisoners. They've also furnished themselves with a lot of these stun batons, you can see. Yeah, they're all charging that way. What about these guys, though? These guys are just sort of smashing things up now. Some of them are trying to escape. Some of them not. This area is being captured. This area is being captured. And 40 prisoners still rioting. That is a big riot. That is. I mean, we can't even really see what's going on there. Well, it's definitely happening. Again, we've not initiated any responses for the guards. We've not initiated any free fires or bang-ups or lockdowns or brought in any other security measures. And we went from, what, 80-odd prisoners rioting to 26. Admittedly, 22 of those are no longer living. And there's an interesting one as well. So we're seeing from the sniper towers here, we've got several of the prisoners who are... they've broken into the security area and they're fighting, and they're also smashing open the staff door. They're probably going to try to break the water pump or the power station, and the latter we don't even use because we're on green energy. But no one's ran to the left-hand side. There's been no issues there. These are all totally clear. This one's clear. This one is practically done. It's mainly just around here. So when they're rioting, they basically just wanted to get to the protective custody prisoners. And there you go. So let's just go guard response. We'll just bring guard response over there. See if we can tame that riot a bit. It's only 5 prisoners rioting. See, Macaulay's here rioting, and he's got a set of keys, and he's not doing anything about it. He doesn't care. Okay. Well, it appears that we need to probably bring in some external help. That's riot police and paramedics. And there they go. So the riot police, we'll select those. Why can't we select those? Let's select those guys. They can go in there. Select these guys. They can go in there, even though it's stopped anyway. And where's the other paramedics? I'm not sure. They might not even be in there. So here's the riot police. Yep, they've charged in. And I notice as well that the riot guards, that's a nice thing to notice, to see as well. We've got the shield, but they've also got stun batons. They have been given stun batons with this update. I mean, it makes perfect sense. Everybody else has got stun batons in the facility, so why have the rest not? Bit more writing over there. Let's have a quick look. Pop our heads in the door. Yeah, they didn't last long. They got, I was going to say tasers, but they've been hit with a stun baton. So we can probably dismiss those. Probably maybe keep the paramedics if we were gonna continue on, and it wasn't just testing. Yeah, we have managed to secure the facility. We're probably a little bit short on guards though. Okay, let's try one last thing, and this is where we go beyond what would be classed as usual in the game. Okay, we have seen the prisoners try to escape. We have seen the prisoners try to fight and to riot. And, well, what we're going to do now is, I think it could be classed as irresponsible. We're going to give every single prisoner in the facility some sort of weapon. So we've got drills, we've got clubs, we've got shotguns, we have some revolvers. I bet there will be some rifles around, I'm guessing. That guy's got a lighter, that guy's got a lighter, and yeah, you got some some sort of submachine guns. I wonder if I was trying to see if they were going to be equipped with stun battens, but I'm not seeing any. But this is just probably because of the mod. And well, the prisons haven't been given any particular instructions to riot, to fight, to escape. They've just been given weapon, and they're going to try and do whatever they feel is necessary, which, as we can clearly see, is get out of this facility. We've got all of these prisoners who are running through the unsecure areas. So we've got the infirmary, we've got the central section here through the kitchen, we've got, for whatever reason, the chapel they've decided is the easiest way through. And well, oh yeah, there's really nothing stopping that wave, is there? Obviously we haven't initiated any response, and maybe we should do. You know what? I think we are going to bring in some riot police and try and stop them at the front door here. They'll probably be a little bit too late, but let's just see what we can do. So we've brought people in here. This is the riot police trying to stop a lot of these guys from escaping. We're just going to select the middle here. And the riot police, wow, they really do a number on them. Because they're all armed with that stun baton, they just put them down. You know, pretty much one hit and the guys have stopped. What is of concern is that? What on earth? So in the centre here we can see that there's just a big, huge cluster of people fighting. Also some rioting going on as well. Huh. And the belt's being triggered as well. What a surprise. Yeah. This is where it's sort of all got together, and 19 deaths. 20 deaths. And then no riot. Well, obviously we did call in the riot response, but I don't think much would have changed in terms of this. It's mainly just the escapes. We would have had more escapes, that's for sure. But I don't know about this. What would happen if we brought them in earlier? Who knows? But the whole point with the extreme testing is to just fire off certain events, see what happens, because some people just like the sight of that. But we get useful information out of it. We get whether or not the facility is secure. We get options for maybe beefing up security in certain ways. This central corridor is a problem. What I'm thinking immediately is external wall, similar to this, the electrified fence. Road gates and road barriers is almost a must for this facility. Road gates and road barriers would massively increase the security. Probably put some sniper towers either side. Maybe pick up some non-lethal snipers options. And also, I think maybe, which we didn't really do, use the keycarded door. So it's guards with a keycard or inmates with tracker belts can pass through the door, and you can turn off prisoner access anyway, so that it's just a keycarded door. So it's even more secure than the standard locked door. But previously, when we did a high risk, it never got like this. But playing the prison was a lot worse in terms of the outbursts and the violence. Whereas this, not so much. And I think that's because we focused on a lot of reform and a lot of work. And we have stun battens and tasers as standard from the very beginning. Which means that most prisoners are content. Most prisoners are cracking on with all of the reform stuff. And if there ever is an issue, we've got the tools to deal with it very quickly, so it doesn't escalate. Whereas this, well, previously we didn't have a lot of those tools, but whereas this one here, we're just giving the prisoners everything in one go, so we get overwhelmed. So, good information, and, well, like I say, if nothing else, it's a bit of a mess around to see what would happen with certain events. Hope you have enjoyed this mess around on Prison Architect and the Extreme Testing Initiative, and yeah, we shall see maybe about revisiting to upgrade that security, but let me know what you think about that one. Either way, I hope you have enjoyed the episode and the series. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.